Back in a little while. Hell of a job, Commodore. Way to keep it riveting. Big shout out to Doug Johnstone coming in here tonight, superintendent from Silver Lake Golf Course. The check is in the mail. He knows that, of course. I want to give a big shout out to the commish in the house tonight down here at Studio 64. We are having a ball tonight. Don't go anywhere right now because in just a moment we're going to have one of your fan favorites on the air, and that's going to be the one and only Chinese Bookie. Chinese Bookie, just throwing it out there to everybody, he is not even red hot. He is white hot. The Chinese Bookie is 5 for 5 on his football picks so far on the NFL season. Last year, he was wrong all the time. Whatever he said, you bet against him and you doubled your kid's tuition. This year, it is the opposite. He's right all the time, and he is white hot. So having said that, Bookie, if you're ready to go, why don't you give me a little thumbs up there? This should be good. He doesn't look like he's out of his captive's trunk. He looks to be alive and well, and that's always good. Bookie, come on into the broadcast.
Hello, Dan. Good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you, Bookie.
Looks fantastic.
I look fantastic. Sir, yes. You are the one that looks fantastic. It is a joy to see you tonight. You've been what's your success? Like what's the deal here?
Well, last year's, if you follow the shows, Nobody Cares sports shows, and you know that all my NFL picks was, if you bet there's a saying out there, say, if you want to make some money or you want to double your kids' tuition, bet against the bookie.
That's right.
Right? So
that's right. That was all last year. Bet against the bookie.
Hey, this year's the luck's completely turned 360 degree turnaround.
That's right, Bookie.
Yes. I mean, it's early season. And
it's early.
If you follow my Instagram, Nobody Cares, Chinese Bookie, and you can see my picks is out there. And so far, so good.
So far, so good. It doesn't make any sense to me, Bookie. Now, you've been given your picks on Sunday, and we appreciate that. And the thing is, your teams have actually been covering the spread. You're not just saying which team is going to win and lose. No, you're saying which team is going to cover.
Well, that's the key. That's the key. Because anybody can pick the teams. Anybody can pick, throughout the season, if your favorites, let's say if you like New Orleans Saints, every time you bet takes the New Orleans Saints. Probably you see the past few years record. New Orleans always won more than 10 games for the 16-game season. Am I right?
I don't know what you're saying, 11, but I think 12, if I can understand it right, yeah.
Instead, if it picks the teams to win, you have to cover the spread. That's the key of the betting. This is the point spread games. So far, all my picks, they all cover the spread.
Yes. So far, all of your picks have covered the spread. Very good. Now, look, tonight, I know well, you shut up back there. Your time's off. So tonight, I know you're excited because you've got a couple of animals facing off on Thursday Night Football. Why don't you tell us about that?
Oh, yeah. One is from the forest and one from the sea tonight. Am I right? It's Miami Dolphin.
Yeah, that's right. So you have one from the rainforest, right? That's the Jaguars against the Dolphins.
Against the fish.
You got the ocean versus the land. Who you taking?
Neither of them, but
you're not taking either of them.
No, I don't like neither. But I do like the games tonight because they both have no defense. So it's like you score a touchdown, the other team will score, come back and score another touchdown. So I would like the game will be over. over. That's the only games.
I can rip up that ticket.
Can I get a translator in here?
Yeah, the under-over on tonight's game is 48.5 points. He's betting over 4 and 2 over that.
Thank you. All right, so the bookie is betting the over.
And a half. You'll be more than 48 and a half. You will look like a basketball score in this game. 35, 32. Watch out. You'll be back and forth all these because it's only games for the night. Thursday football.
There's only one game on tonight.
Only one game on tonight. So 48 and a half. So I think the game will be over.
The game's going to be over.
High scoring game. Definitely high scoring game.
Hell of a job, Bookie. I'll tell you. Commodore, what's going on with you back there?
We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
You're
good.
Story of my life.
I'm just fouled up over here. I don't know what happened.
The bookie is betting the over. All right, that's good. But that's not your real pick, right?
This is not my real pick. That's why I said I don't like either team. So I just go with the over, easy. But stay tuned. Watch out for my Sunday pick. Yes. Keep following,
like that.
Stay tuned for my Sunday's picks. I have two very good picks coming this Sunday. Two good games. I like the most. It's like a 5 stars picks. 5 stars.
So you've got some big picks coming this Sunday.
Yes.
You're 5 for 5 on the year. Tonight you're saying bet the over in a showdown with two teams that have no defenses. Right? It's going to be a high-scoring game. Bet your children's tuition on the over. You're not even picking a team.
Oh, I see. Now the kids supposed to back to school. They were talking about back to school. So all the parents need their tuition for the kids from pre-kindergarten, elementary, intermediate, junior, high school, college. If you need some college fund, you want to mix money on that $529 college fund. Listen to me.
529 is.
I'm having a hard time with the simple sentences right now.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. That's right. Chinese Bookie says bet the tuition, and we couldn't agree with him more. Tonight he says bet the over. He doesn't like either of the animals to win. He just says they're going to score a lot of points. Right? Is that not right there, Bookie?
Yes.
Great job. And then Sunday we're going to have more hot picks from him. Bet the tuition or the farm, whatever you can get your hands on first. Bookie, I know you have so many fans that you want to address and talk, so please continue.
Can you check out what's the score on the Mets tonight?
What, do you think this is a real sports show?
Yeah.
I feel like you know the score of the Mets tonight.
Well, last check, I know Mets is losing. Tonight is the do or die game for them.
It's a do or die game for the Mets.
Yeah, because
all right, well,
if they lose to the Washington National,
he never knows what he's talking
about. They will have their early vacations.
I got to be honest with you, Bookie. It doesn't bode well for people to listen to you when you say take your daughter's tuition and bet the over tonight. When you're telling me right now at 7:50 p.m. that the Mets are losing and they're winning 3-1 in the 6th. This is information that you can get easily. Are you back to your old ways?
I did. Was it last night's score?
Are you dyslexic? He had the score upside down. Are you drinking tonight, Bookie?
Bookie needs some beer.
That's right. So to all of our non-existent sponsors out there, the Chinese Bookie has made a request. He is thirsty, and he'll need some beer. Absolutely tremendous job. I'm just going to throw this out there and say that you're drinking wonton soup since you don't have any beer.
As you can see, this is pretty heavy. It's a 2-time soup.
It's a 2-time soup.
Yeah, it's not 1 time. It's
not
2 time.
Well, absolutely. And just for the record, do you use a fork or a chopstick?
I use fingers.
Excellent. A real man eats with his hands. This has been another stellar report.
Tell me, when you eat the pizza, you have a sliced pizza with a fork and knife, or you use your hand?
That's an interesting question. If you give an Asian man a slice of pizza, does he eat with his hands, chopsticks, or a fork?
Chopstick.
Well, we'll have to get into that a bit later next time, Bookie. Absolutely riveting report from you tonight. Bet the over. You heard it here, and we'll hear more from you on Sunday.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, if you sat through that report, go and get your head examined. Bookie, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure is mine.
We'll see him another time.